you. Oh, it's Nancy. I didn't know she's on this. That's great.
Hello. I thought I joined.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Welcome, everyone. It's 9:02. Thank you for being here. And I know, some people have some meetings after this, so we'll wait maybe a minute or more for others to show up. What I'm noticing today and the past couple of weeks are meditations on healing. I think that's usually where my meditations go. It's towards the heart healing. So we'll most likely practice that. That's the intention of today's meditation.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Nancy. The healing of the heart. Yeah. Yeah, one of the most important things for me to notice as I listen to the news and different news sources from around the world is how am I responding to this? I react like a human being, but how am I responding to this as my commitment to the world, right? So we have the feelings, my feelings, that occur just like that. Like really can't control that, I mean, I'll try, but I really can't control it. They'll just show up. And then acknowledging those feelings as a human being, not making them wrong. But noticing this, that my feelings are not necessarily me. They could be me at that point. There could be a part of me at that point, but they're not all of me. And they don't determine who I am in this world. So I could be angry, but am I an angry SOB? No. I could just be angry. I could be sad. I could be depressed. I could even hate. But am I a hateful person? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My commitment is a loving leader and creating loving leaders. And that's who I gravitate towards. So all of you here, whether you know or not, you're all loving leaders because I'm a loving leader. Great. So it's 9:04. Let's begin our practice. Oh, I get to dim the lights a little bit. Nice. Okay. So get into a comfortable position. As much as you can, get into a comfortable position. Give your body as much care and compassion as possible. So whether that means sitting, standing, or doing work like, some of us have work to do, taking care of kids or whatever, or lying down. Give your body as much compassion as possible, as much comfort as possible. Notice the breathing. Notice the gentle breathing. Give yourself the gift of slowing down and that it's okay. Notice the body's muscles slowing down, almost getting into a rest mode. Notice your breathing slowing down, breathing gentler, breathing deeper. And as we put intention in our breathing, we're noticing that every breath, every inhale and exhale is helping us live and heal. Such a wonderful thing to be able to breathe, to be able to breathe clean air. We can be grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you. We have clean air. Thank you. And when we're giving gratitude, that could be gratitude towards your source, your divine source. It could be gratitude towards others. It could be gratitude towards yourself. It's up to you. We're all connected anyway. So when we express gratitude towards one thing, let's notice that that one thing is connected to everything. Just like I'm connected to you and you're connected to everyone else. So as we take these gentle breaths with the intention of connection to everything around us, being grateful for the air that we're breathing, the place that we're sitting, the sounds that we're hearing. As we flow with gratitude, notice how the thoughts start slowing down. Because gratitude compels you to pause. Gratitude compels you to be present. Gratitude compels you to be connected. So in our practice of gratitude, let's think about our day that we had today, the conversations that we had today with the people that we had them with, the words that were said, the words that were not said, the lessons that we learned. And even the lessons that we haven't learned yet. Let's notice that every experience is a message. Every communication has a foundation of love behind it. Even though it may not seem like that at the moment. You're giving your time, the other person's giving their time. That's a giving from both. So let's send thanks to those that we spoke to today, or last week, or at any time. Especially those conversations that may have been uncomfortable or even painful. Send gratitude towards those, especially those. Maybe, just maybe, it's God's way of telling us, you're ready for growth. you're ready for something else. The next lesson. And with that in mind, we can easily say, thank you. Thank you for seeing me as ready. Thank you for seeing my commitment to growth. Thank you. Thank you for the people in my life that compel me to grow. My partners, romantic or otherwise. My children, teenage or otherwise. My colleagues at work, those I like, and those that I'm learning to like. Thank you for all of them. And as we're sending gratitude to our individual world, our small world, notice how much our heart has expanded these last few minutes. Notice the love and the emotions. And that was only because of a few people, a few conversations. Imagine the expansion when you send that gratitude towards others beyond our small world. Maybe even our neighbors that we haven't met. Maybe even the city that we live in. The whole city, everyone. Maybe even the state. Why not? Sending gratitude towards the whole state for every individual living in that state, whether they're paying taxes or not. And then reaching beyond to the whole country that we live in, and how this country is made up of so many different people from all over the world, each with a heart. Feeling that connection with each and every heart. And then noticing it's not just us here in the United States or North America. So much more. If you want, send love as far as you can go across the ocean towards the other countries that are going through a difficult time, people that are suffering, people in pain. Let's send gratitude and love towards them. Prayers of peace. May you be well. May you be at peace. However that happens, however that shows up. Okay, we can do that. Doesn't take much. And as we surround the whole world with a prayer of peace and healing, feel your heart expand and connect to every other heart that exists on this earth. And with this feeling of connection, allow the healing Allow the healing. Thanking our heart for this capacity to connect and to heal itself. And maybe even heal others. Sending thanks and gratitude to every person, whether we know them or not, whether we like them or not. Every person has a purpose. Every person. There's a message from everyone. Let the healing flow from your heart to the rest of your body. Throughout your body, to your arms and legs, to your private areas, your hidden areas. Inside your body, your organs, every organ. Let the healing flow to your mind, your brain, your eyes, to the top of your head. And feel your body open up to source. Feel that connection. Feel that. Open up to infinite and divine source. And from this place, we can say thank you, thank you. I'm glad I'm here. So glad I'm here. And before we end the session, let's send thanks to every person who's participating right now physically and acknowledge them and thank them. Thank you. Thank you for creating space and healing and compassion and love with me. Thank you. And with that sense of thanks, gradually and slowly, when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently and slowly. Stretch if you need to. If your eyes are closed, gently open them and witness this wonderful, loving community. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweet Nancy. So glad you're here.
Thank you. This is beautiful. Have sweet sleep.
You too.
Thank you for that,
Good night.
Sammy. It was so needed.
Oh, Janine.
You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your heart, because you're a part of mine.
Can I do a quick share?
Of course. I was going to say no, but I don't even want to joke. Go ahead.
There was this young girl that I had the privilege and the honor of mentoring her and her newborn baby when I lived in Cape Coral. she came. There was I went to see her today. She's part of another program right now where they put you in a house, you know, with her son. It's a private home, and she's going to school. She's becoming a paramedic. But she came into my life, and we took her into our home. She lived with us for 8 months, her and her baby. And when it looked like we could not help her anymore, I connected her with other organizations, and she's been, now it's like, I don't know, like 5 years now. Her son is 5 years old. I went to see her today, and she shared with me that she spoke at a gala this past weekend, a fundraiser. It's for Better Together. That's the organization I had referred her to help with her son and her situation. And they raised over $500,000. She spoke, and her son was with her at the stage. And she was showing me pictures, and my heart was just so full, because I said, wow, I'm part of that.
Yeah.
I'm part of that. I played a small part in that, right? Connecting her to the agency, taking her into my home, making sure that she got connected. She did her part. Other people did their part. And we all do our little small part to make a difference. It looks like it's a difference in one person's life, but her life is touching so many lives.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to share that, because I just felt so full, like I couldn't stop smiling when she was sharing with me, because I genuinely felt it in my heart. I was like, wow, never did I think that it would ripple this way, that ripple effect. And so I just wanted to share that, because I was just really encouraged by that.
I love it. I love it, Nancy. And you know what I just noticed? That I'm a small part of that too. I'm gonna take a little bit of credit.
Yes, yes, yes.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome. Good
Beautiful.
night.
So some of us are going to attend another meeting, right? Soon.
Mhm.
Soon, I'm going to just drive home so that I can be at my computer. And text me if anything. I'm so excited. I'll actually take you with me. I'm locking out the office at the same time. I have my keys. Do I have my keys? I don't have my keys. Ha 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 ha. Let me go back.
Oh, I think Samir's gonna take us on a whole adventure here for we might have to let everyone bid everyone adieu, right? Adieu, is that how you pronounce it? Adieu, bid adieu. Before we do that though, I'd like to know if there's anyone that would want to share anything that is on their heart tonight to feel complete.
This is Josine, and I just weirdly off of, is it Nancy's story?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nancy's story. Okay, I met Nancy, but I have a story of a person who was abusive, who was very nasty and violent. Not violent, but could get violent, but was acting out, and I got them to go to this domestic abuse place, and they became like a poster child. It was a grown man, and he gave a talk at a fundraiser and helped them, because he changed his whole life. He changed his life. So here's someone who wasn't innocent. Society would not think of him as innocent or whatever, and he went and helped them raise all this money to keep that program going, where it gave someone an alternative to violence and to having to act out whatever wild stuff they learned is the way to deal with something. And he so came around. He's so,
I mean, that's transformation if anything,
yeah.
right?
And
Wow.
I had forgotten about that, and I didn't know. And he told me, yeah, they invited me to be a keynote speaker at their event or whatever. And then he talked, and of course, people hear the story and see him and go, wow. So yeah, I love that it was not about like he was this person who needed something, he did, but it wasn't, here he would be thrown in jail or prison or something. And instead he got to go through the same thing as Nancy's person, where he was loved up by the community, helped by the community, and then helped bring more help to the community.
Oh, thank you, Josine. There's still hope for us, for this world. If that's what love can do, I mean, anything's possible. I've heard this before, right? We've all said this before, anything's possible. And then when we see it, it's like, wait a minute, that's, yes, yes. Anything is possible and even probable with the right amount of love. Love it. I'm going to keep the faith. I'm going to keep the faith.
I've never known you not to keep the faith. Your little blips of, you maybe have you don't even have, you just always keeping the faith, Sammy. Just know that. It may appear like to yourself that you're not, but you are a pillar of faith.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, yes. Even those moments are just reminders to come back. Yeah.
It's
Thank you,
always
everyone.
good to know what not faith is. But
Yeah,
thank you for
right.
tonight. I'm just glad I was here for just a moment. I'm gonna take off. We're planning a sweat lodge, so that's happening Saturday. Yay. Have a
Beautiful.
good, I'll be doing higher brain stuff and sending energy to you guys, okay?
Absolutely. All right, everyone, it's 9:28. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love noticing the knots in our life, to notice the gots or halves. Right? Yeah. Good night, everyone. Lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.
Thank